We are going to start now the second lecture of chapter 3, class 10th mathematics, pair of linear equations in two variables. So in the first lecture we have studied about the definition of the pair of linear equations or simultaneous linear equations in two variables, and we have studied the graphical method over there. We have seen that basically we are saying there are two type of solutions. Either the system is the given system of linear equation, it is consistent or it is inconsistent. So consistent system means it has solution, and inconsistent means it doesn't have any solution. This is the simultaneous system that is given to us, it doesn't have any solution. Now the next method we are going to talk about, these are the algebraic methods, and in algebraic method the first method we are going to discuss, it is the substitution method. So in this method what we are saying is that any system of equations is given to us. Suppose it is a1x plus b1y is equal to c1, a2x plus b2y equal to c2. We express y in terms of x from one equation. First equation, suppose I am saying this is equation number 1, this is equation number 2. We express this y in terms of x. So from this equation we are saying b1y is equal to c1 minus a1x. So we get y is equal to c1 minus a1x over b1. b1 is not equal to 0 because it is equation in two variables x and y. Now we substitute this value of y in the second equation. Substitute the value of y means we are saying it is a2x plus b2 into c1 minus a1x over b1, this is equal to c2. In place of y, this y we are saying we have substituted this value. Now from this equation what we are getting, it is a2x plus b2 over b1 into c1 minus b2a1 over b1x equal to c2. Look at these two terms, it is a2x and this is minus of b2 a1 over b1x. We take say x common from these two terms and we are left with is a2 minus b2 a1 over b1 x, that is equal to, we are shifting this term on this side and it is b2 c1 over b1 and it is c2 minus this term. So if we take the LCM on this side, we get it is a2 b1 minus b2 a1 over b1. If we take LCM on this side, it is c2 b1 minus b2 c1 over b1. So this b1 gets cancelled and the value of x that we get from these equations, we are saying the value of x that we get, it is equal to c2 b1 minus b1 c b2 c1 over a2 b1 minus b2 a1. Now we can substitute this value of x over here in this value of y. We can substitute this value of x. We are saying in place of this x over here, we can use this value of x and we get the required value of y, and these are the values of x and y that will solve the given system of linear equations. So this method will be more clear to you with our next example. So it is solve the given equations, this 2x plus y is equal to 7, this is one equation. Second is 4x minus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0, and we have to solve them using the method of substitution. So what we are going to do, we are going to find the value of y from this equation. So it is 7 minus 2x. We are going to substitute this value of y over here. what this equation will become? It will become 4x minus 3 into 7 minus 2x plus 1 equal to 0. So it is 4x minus 21 plus 6x plus 1 equal to 0. So it is 10x minus 20 is equal to 0. So it is 10x is equal to 20. So x is equal to 2. The answer we obtain, it is x is equal to 2. Now next step we have calculated the value of x. We have to substitute this value of x in this equation, and what we get is y is equal to 7 minus 2 into 2. Why this 2 is there? This x is equal to 2. We are saying this x is equal to 2. We have substituted in place of x, we have substituted 2. So the answer that we get, it is 7 minus 4, that is equal to 3. So these are the values of x and y which satisfies both these equations. You can check this answer, you can verify this answer. How you are going to verify? You will substitute these values in this equation. One is 2x plus y is equal to 7, and second is 4x minus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0. You just substitute these values over here. In place of x write 2, in place of y write 3. You will see that this equation is satisfied. You substitute over here, it is 2. You substitute over here, it is 3. You will see that the total answer is 7 and this equation is satisfied. So we are saying that these values, that x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3, satisfy this equation. Hence this is the solution of this equation. Now the next question we have, these two equations, these are given to us. One is 3x by 2 minus 5y by 3 is equal to minus 2, and second is x by 3 plus y by 2 is equal to 13 by 6. Now to solve this equation, first of all we are taking the LCM for both these and we are converting these equations. So it is, when we take the LCM for both these terms, 2 and 3 is there. So LCM over here, it is 6 and it becomes 9x minus 10y is equal to minus 2. So this gives us that the equation becomes 9x minus 10y is equal to 12. Similarly for second equation, we are saying the LCM is 6 and it becomes 2x plus 3y is equal to 13 by 6. These two 6, these are gets cancelled and the equation comes to the form 2x plus 3y minus 13 equal to 0. The equation comes in this form. Now from this first equation, we are saying if we calculate the value of y, what we get is y is equal to 9x plus 12 over 10. This is the value of y that we obtain. Now if we substitute this value in the second equation, we get it is 2x plus 3 times 9x plus 12 over 10 minus 13 equal to 0. So this gives us 2x plus 27x plus 36 over 10 minus 13 equal to 0. So if you take LCM again, it is 20x plus 27x plus 36 minus 130 over 10 equal to 0. So we get it is 47x minus 94 equal to 0. So this gives us x is equal to 94 by 47 and it is equal to 2. Now we substitute this value of x. We are talking about this value of x. X is equal to 2 in this equation over here. We are talking about, we substitute this value of x in this equation and the answer we obtain, it is y is equal to 9 into 2 plus 12 over 10. So it is 18 plus 2 over 12 over 10 that is equal to 30 over 10, that is equal to 3. This is the value of y we have, this is the value of x we have. So this is our answer. Now the solution shown over here, in this what we have done, in place of finding the value for y in this equation, we have calculated the value of y from the equation 2. This step is shown over here, and we have substituted this value in the equation 1, and we have obtained the value of x as 2. This is the same answer we are getting in this way, and the value of y we have obtained, it is 3. So you can find the value of y from this equation and substitute in first equation. You can find the value of y from this equation and substitute in the second equation. So there is no particular restriction over here. It is up to you that how you want to solve these equations. Now the next method we have, it is elimination method. So in this method we are going to eliminate one of the variables first, and then we will calculate the value of the second variable. So what is the procedure to solve this is, we are saying it is a1x plus b1y equal to c1. Second equation is a2x plus b2y equal to c2. We say we multiply these equations with some suitable numbers. How we are going to multiply these equations? Suppose the most suitable number that we always have, we multiply this first equation with a2. This a2 I am talking about. We are multiplying this equation with a2, and we are multiplying this equation with a1. It is not necessary that we always need to multiply like this, but this will always work. If you are not able to find the number, just multiply with the coefficient of x. The coefficient of x over here, it is a1. We have multiplied a1 over here. The coefficient of x over here, it is a2. We have multiplied a2 over here. What these equations will become? The first equation becomes a2a1x plus a2b1y, that is equal to a2c1. Second equation will become a1a2x plus a1b2y is equal to a1c2. When we subtract these equations, these gets cancelled, and from these two equations we are getting it is a2b1y minus a1b2y is equal to a2c1 minus a1c2. We are saying we take y common from both these. From both these we are taking y common, and what we get is a2b1 minus a1b2 times y, that is equal to a2c1 minus a1c2. Now if this value is not equal to 0, if this value is not equal to 0, you get the value of y is equal to a2c1 minus a1c2 over a2b1 minus a1b2. So this is the value of y that we have obtained. We can substitute this value of y in any of these equations, and we can find the value of x. So this is our procedure. This is called the elimination method. Why we are saying elimination? We have eliminated one variable. In this case we have eliminated x from both the equations, and we have calculated the value of y. Now the next question we have to solve these two equations. 10x plus 3y is equal to 75 and 6x minus 5y is equal to 11. We have to solve these two equations by using the elimination method. So what we are saying, it is 10x plus 3y is equal to 75. Second is 6x minus 5y is equal to 11. So what we are going to do is, we are looking at these numbers. Suppose we want to eliminate this y from both these equations, these terms we are saying. So the coefficient of y over here, it is 3. So what we are doing, we are multiplying this second equation with 3, and we are multiplying this whole first equation with 5, coefficient of y. So the new equations will become, it is 50x plus 15y is equal to 375, and the second equation we get, it is 18x minus 5y is equal to 375. minus 15y that is equal to 33. Now we want to eliminate both these terms. We are eliminating the terms with y as variable. So what we have to do now? We have to add these two equations. If we add these two equations, the variable y gets eliminated, its coefficient will become 0, and over here we will get it is 68x, and over here we will get it is 408. So the value of x we will get it is 408 by 68, and this is equal to 6. Now the next thing we have to do is we have to put this value in any of these equations. Suppose we are substituting this value of x in the second equation. The coefficients are smaller over here, 6, 5 and 11 over here. So we are substituting the value in this equation. You can substitute in any of these two equations. So what we get is, it is 6 into 6 minus 5 into y is equal to 11. So it is 36 minus 5y is equal to 11. So 36 minus 11 is equal to 5y. So what we get is 5y is equal to 25. So value of 5y we get it is 5. You can check these two values. We are saying the answer we are getting, it is x is equal to 6 and y is equal to, we are saying x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 5. Answer we have obtained is by substituting in this value. You can verify whether your answer is correct or not by putting these values in this equation. If we put these values in this equation, we are saying LHS will become 10 into 6 plus 3 into 5. So it is 60 plus 15 equal to 75, that is equal to RHS. It means our answer in this case it is correct, that these values, these are satisfying this equation, and these values, these are also satisfying the first equation. So these are the values of x and y which satisfy this system of simultaneous linear equations. Similarly, this next question is given to us. The two equations that are given to us, they are 11x plus 15y that is equal to minus 23. Second is 7x minus 2y equal to 20. So suppose we are again eliminating y, it is 2 over here. So we multiply this equation with 2, this equation with 15, and the new equations that we obtain, they are 22x plus 30y that is equal to minus 46. Second is we are multiplying these two equations over here. So the second equation that we will get from this, it is 105x minus 30y is equal to 300. We want to eliminate this term y. This is plus sign over here, this is minus sign over here. So we add these two equations. These two terms get cancelled, and what we are left with is 127x that is equal to 254, and the value of x that we get is 254 by 127 that is equal to 2. Now we substitute this value of 2 in the equation 1, and we get it is 11 into 2 plus 15y is equal to minus 23. So it is 22 plus 15y is equal to minus 23. So we get 15y is equal to minus 45. So we get y is equal to minus 3. This means what we are getting from this is that y is equal to minus 3. So the answers we have, it is x is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 3. We can check these answers by substituting the values in second equation. We get it is 7 into 2 minus 2 into minus 3 minus 20. So it is 14 minus, it is minus sign is there, it is plus 6 minus 20, and that is equal to 0. We are saying this is LHS and it is answer is 0, that is equal to RHS. It means these answers, these are satisfying this equation. This is just how you can check whether you are getting the correct answer in this case or not. The solution that is required is only up to this point in this question. If you are writing x is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 3, this much is sufficient. But to verify the answer, you can use these calculations. That you can substitute these values in this equation to verify whether you are getting the correct answer or not. Now in this next question, these are the equations given to us. It is 0.4x plus 1.5y is equal to 6.5 and 0.3x plus 0.2y is equal to 0.9. So to remove these decimals, first of all we are multiplying both these equations with 10 and we are getting new equations. It is 4x minus 15y is equal to 65 and it is 3x plus 2y is equal to 9. Now suppose we want to eliminate x from both these equations. So we are multiplying this with 3 and we are multiplying this equation with 4. This 3 we are talking about and this is 4 we are talking about. So when we multiply these equations, they become 12x minus 45y, that is equal to 195, and this is 12x plus 8y equal to 36. We have to eliminate these terms x. So what we are going to do, we are going to subtract these equations. These two gets cancelled and over here we will get it is 45 plus 8, this is minus 53y, and that is equal to 195 minus 36, that is 159. So the answer for y we will get, it is equal to 159 by 53, and the value of y we obtain, it is minus 3. This is the value of y that we have obtained. Now if we substitute this in equation number 2, we have 3x plus 2 into minus 3 is equal to 9. So we are saying it is 3x is equal to 9 plus 6, that is equal to 15. So the value of x we get, it is 15 by 3 is equal to 5. So these are the required values, that x is equal to 5 and y is equal to minus 3. This will satisfy these equations. To check the answer, what we can do, we can substitute these values in this equation. It is 4 into 5 minus 15 into minus 3, and the answer you will get, it is 20 plus 45, that is equal to 65. We are saying this is the LHS of this equation and this is equal to RHS. So LHS is equal to RHS. So these are the values, that x is equal to 5 and y is equal to minus 3. These are the required values. Now in this next question, it is solve for x and y, and the equations, they are 4 over x plus 3y equal to 8, and second equation is 6 over x minus 4y is equal to minus 5. Now first thing is, these are not linear equations. First thing to note over here, these are not linear equations in x and y, because x is in denominator. If I have to write this term, I will write this whole term as 4x raised to the power minus 1. This term is 6x raised to the power minus 1. So these two terms, these are not linear equations in x and y. So first of all, we are converting them to linear equations. So what we are doing is, we put x, 1 by x is equal to u. So the equations will become 4u plus 3y equal to 8, 6u minus 4y equal to minus 5. Now these are the linear equations in variable u and y, and we solve these equations. So to solve these equations, we are multiplying the first equation with 4 and second equation with 3. We are talking about these values over here. This is, we are multiplying this equation with 4 and we are multiplying this equation with 3. So what we get is, it is 16u plus 12y is equal to 32. Next we have, it is 18u minus 12y, that is equal to minus 15. We are eliminating these terms, they have opposite signs over here. So we are adding these equations. On adding these equations, we will get, the answer is 34u that is equal to 70. So the value of u that we will get, it is equal to 17 by 34, that is equal to 1 by 2. Now we substitute this value of u in any of these equations. Suppose we are substituting in first equation. So it is 4 into 1 by 2 plus 3 into y is equal to 8. So it is 3y is equal to 6. So the value of y we get, it is 2. Now the answers that we have, it is u is equal to 1 by 2 and y is equal to 2, and these are the answers for these equations over here. But the original equations, they were in the variable, they were having the variable x. So it means we want to find the answer in terms of x, and what we have substituted, it is 1 by x is equal to u. I'm talking about this term over here. So u is equal to x is equal to, we are saying if 1 by x is equal to u, then x is equal to 1 by u, and 1 by u means 1 by 1 by 2, and that is equal to 2. So the final answer that we get is that x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 2. These are the final answers that we are obtaining over here, that x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 2. Next is solve for x and y. These are the two equations given to us. One is 2 over x plus 3 over y, that is 13. Second is 5 over x minus 4 over y equal to minus 2, and it is given that x and y, they are not 0 because these are terms are in their denominator. Now we can see that these equations, these are not linear in x and y. So again what we are doing is we are substituting 1 by x is equal to u and 1 by y is equal to v. So these equations will convert to the form 2u plus 3v is equal to 13. We are saying it is 1 by y over here, 1 by y over here. Similarly it is 1 by x over here. So it is u. The second equation will be 5u minus 4v is equal to minus 2. Now look at these two equations. What we are going to do is we are going to multiply first equation say with 5 and second equation say with 2. So what we get is 10u plus 15v, that is equal to, we have 65. This is 10u minus 8v, that is equal to minus 4. When we subtract both these equations, this u terms get cancelled, and what we are left with is 23v, that is equal to 69. It means value of v that we will get, it is 69 divided by 23, that is equal to 3. Suppose we are substituting this value in this equation over here. So we get 2u plus 3 into 3, that is equal to 13. So we get 2u is equal to 13 minus 6, 13 minus 9. So the value of 2u we have, it is 4. So the value of u we have, it is 2. Now what we have substituted over here, we have substituted u is equal to 1 by x. We have substituted y is equal to 1 by v. We are saying the value of x that we have, it is 1 by u. Value of y that we have, it is 1 by v. So the value of x that we have, this is v. So the value of y that we have, it is 1 by 3, and value of x that we have, it is 1 by 2. So these are our final answers, that x is equal to 1 by 2 and y is equal to 1 by 3. It is important to note over here that these are the values of v and u we are obtaining, and the original question, that the question that was given to us, that was not in terms of u and v, but it is in terms of x and y. So it is important to find the answer in terms of x and y. If you will leave up to this, so it means this step we are talking about this step. If it is missing, then the marks may be deducted. It is not marks may be deducted, it will be deducted, because the question is solved for x and y. It is not solved for u and v. So this thing you must keep in mind while solving these kind of questions. Now the next question that we have, it is 1 by 2 x minus 1 by y equal to minus 1 and 1 by x plus 1 by 2 y equal to 8. So again, these are not linear equations in x and y. So what we are going to do, we are substituting 1 by x is equal to u and 1 by y is equal to v. So our question becomes 1 by 2u minus v is equal to minus 1 and u plus 1 by 2v equal to 8. If we take the LCM over here, we get it is u minus 2v is equal to minus 2 and this is 2u plus v equal to 16. Now look at the coefficients over here. The coefficient of u is 1 and coefficient of u is 2. So what we are going to do, we are going to multiply this equation with this coefficient and we are going to multiply this equation with this coefficient 1 over here. So we get two equations. It is 2u minus 4v is equal to minus 4 and 2u plus v is equal to 16. We are going to subtract these equations. These two gets cancelled. We are left with minus 5v is equal to minus 20. So the value of v we will get it is 4. Suppose we substitute this value of v in this equation over here, then the answer we get it is u minus 2 times 4 is equal to minus 2. So it is u is equal to minus 2 plus 8, that is equal to 6. So we are saying u is equal to 6, that is equal to 1 by x. V is equal to 4, that is equal to 1 by y. So what we get is that the value of x is 1 by 6 and the value of y is 1 by 4. These are the values that we have obtained, that the value of x is 1 by 6 and the value of y is 1 by 4. Now next we have solve for x and y. It is 1 by 7x plus 1 by 6y is equal to 3. The second equation we have, it is 1 by 2x minus 1 by 3y is equal to 5. So again we are substituting 1 by x is equal to u and 1 by y is equal to v. On doing the substitution, our equation comes to the form u by 7 plus v by 6. This is the first equation, that is equal to 3. The second equation we are talking about over here, in place of 1 by x we are writing it is u and v. So these two equations will become u by 2 minus v by 3 is equal to 5. For these two equations we are saying the LCM is 42 and the equation becomes 6u plus 7v is equal to 126. For these two equations the LCM is 6 and the equation becomes 3u minus 2v is equal to 30. We are talking about these two equations over here. It is 6u plus 7v is equal to 126 and this is 3u minus 2v is equal to 30. Now if we look at the coefficients over here of u, we are saying we are more interested in eliminating u, suppose, then we have to make this coefficient as 6. To make this 6 we are multiplying this equation with 2. This equation will become 6u minus 4v is equal to 60. Now the second equation that we already have, it is 6u plus 7v is equal to 126. We subtract both these equations and what we are left with is minus 11v is equal to 60 minus 66. So the value of v you will get it is equal to 6. Now if you will substitute this value of v in this second equation, you will get 3u minus 2 into 6 is equal to 30. So it is 3u is equal to 30 plus 12, that is equal to 42. So the value of u you will get, it is 42 by 3, that is equal to 14. What is the substitution that we have done? This is equal to 1 by x. This is equal to 1 by y. So this means the value of x we have, it is 1 by 14, and value of y we have, it is 1 by 6. And these are the required solution, that x is equal to 1 by 14 and y is equal to 1 by 6. Next is solve for x and y, and these are the two equations that are given to us. Again, these two equations, these are not linear in x and y. So to make them linear, we are saying we have substituted 1 by x is equal to u and 1 by y is equal to v, and these equations will come in the form 3au minus 2bv is equal to minus 5, and this is au plus 3vb is equal to 2. So we are having two equations over here. One is 3au minus 2bv is equal to minus 5, and second is au plus 3bv is equal to 2. So what we are going to do, we are going to multiply it with 3 to make the coefficient of both these terms same. When we multiply this equation with 3, the first equation is this, we are not multiplying it with anything. The second equation will become 3au plus 9bv is equal to 6. We subtract these equations, these two gets cancelled, and we are left with this minus 11bv is equal to minus 11. Minus 11 and minus 11 gets cancelled. Value of v we get, it is 1 by b. We substitute this value in this equation, second equation. So we are saying au plus 3b into 1 by b is equal to 2. We are substituting v is equal to 1 by b over here, and the answer we get, it is au, this b gets cancelled, that is equal to left, this term will become 3. We are shifting it over here, and it is equal to minus 1. So we get u is equal to minus 1 by a. We are saying this is the value of 1 by x, and this is the value of 1 by y. So from this equation we get x is equal to minus a. From this equation we get y is equal to b. We are talking about these values over here. We are getting x is equal to minus a and y is equal to b from this equation, and this is the solution of these given system of linear equations. Next is solve for x and y, and these are the two equations that are given to us. Now when we look at these terms over here, 6x plus 3y, these two terms, in these two terms the degree of x and y, it is 1. But when we look at this term xy over here, it is clear that these equations, these are not the linear equations in x and y. So the first step we are going to do is we are going to eliminate this xy, and we are dividing this whole equations with xy. We are saying it is 6x plus 3y is equal to 7xy. We have divided this side with xy, we have divided this side with xy, because x and y, these are given not equal to 0. So this becomes a 6x over xy plus 3y over xy, that is equal to 7. So it is 6 over y plus 3 over x is equal to 7. The second equation will become 3 over y plus 9 over x, that is equal to 11. We have converted these two equations in this form. Now the next step we have substituted 1 by x is equal to u and 1 by y is equal to v. And on doing this substitution, our equation becomes it is 6v plus 3u is equal to 7. It is y over here, so we are getting v first. Then it is 3v plus 9u is equal to 11. We multiply this equation with 2, and the two equations now we have, it is 6v plus 3u is equal to 7, and it is 6v plus 18u is equal to 22. We subtract these two equations. What we are left over here, it is minus 15u is equal to minus 15. So the value of u we get, it is equal to 1. This is the value of u we are getting, it is equal to 1. We substitute this value of u, say, in first equation. So we get 6v plus 3 is equal to 7. So this gives us 6v is equal to 4. So we get v is equal to 2 by 3. Now v is 1 by y, u is 1 by x. So we get x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 3 by 2. So in these kind of questions, when these terms have x and y over here, the first step we are going to do, it is we are dividing the equation, the both side of the equations, with x, y, because it is given that x, y, these are not equal to 0. So we can divide both the sides of this equation with x into y. We will form the equations in this form. Then we will substitute 1 by x is equal to u, 1 by y is equal to v, and we obtain two linear equations. And then we know how we can solve these two linear equations. Now next we are given, these are the system of equations. It is 5 over x minus 1 plus 1 over y minus 2 is equal to 2. And second is 6 over x minus 1 minus 3 over y minus 2 is equal to 1. Now in place of over x we are having these whole terms over here. This term x minus 1 we are saying this is in the denominator. This is y minus 2 is in the denominator. So what we are going to do is we are writing this 1 over x minus 1 is equal to u, and this y minus 2 is equal to 1 over y minus 2 is equal to v. So our equations become 5u plus v is equal to 2, 6u minus 3v equal to 1. We multiply this second equation with 3. This is, we are looking at these two terms, it is 3 over here. We have multiplied the first equation with 3, and this equation will become 16u plus 3v, it is 15u, sorry, it is not 16u, it is 15u plus 3v is equal to 6. When we add these two equations, these two gets cancelled, and it is 21u is equal to 7. So the value of u that we have, it is 1 by 3. If we substitute this value of u in the second equation, we get it is 6 into 1 by 3 minus 3v is equal to 1. So it is 3 2s are 6. So we are saying it is 1 is equal to 3v. So this implies us v is equal to 1 by 3. Now what we have is, what is the value of v? It is 1 by y minus 2. What is the value of u? It is 1 over x minus 1. So what we get is x minus 1 is equal to 3 and y minus 2 is equal to 3. So this gives us x is equal to 4 and this gives us y is equal to 5. So these are the answers that we will obtain. Now the next question we have, it is 15 over x minus y over 22 over x plus y. Look at this term over here, it is x plus y. Then it is, this is equal to 5, and then it is 40 over x minus y, and 55 over x plus y is equal to 13. So this equation is also not linear in x and y. So convert it to the linear form. what we are going to do is we are going to do the substitution that 1 over x minus y that is equal to u and 1 over x plus y that is equal to v. We are talking about these two terms. These we are substituting v, and these two terms we are substituting it is u. So we get it is 15u plus 22v is equal to 5, and 40u plus 55v that is equal to 30. Further, why this thing is given to us? This is given because if x is not equal to y, it means x minus y cannot be 0, and x plus y is not 0. That is why these terms, these values, these are given to us, because these terms are in the denominator. Now we have to solve these two equations. Now look at these two terms over here. It is 15 and 40, and LCM of both these terms, it is for 15 and 40, it is 120. So it means we want to convert this 15 to 120, and we want to convert this 40 to 120. So what we are going to do, we are going to multiply this first equation by 8, and we are multiplying this second equation by 3. So it becomes 120u plus, we have it is 22 into 8, that is 176v that is equal to 40. Then it is 120u plus 55 into 3, it is 165v that is equal to 39. Now when we subtract these two equations, we get it is 176 minus 165 that is equal to 11v that is equal to 1. So the value of v that we get is equal to 1 by 11. Now if we substitute this value of v in this first equation, we get it is 15u plus 22 into 1 by 11 that is equal to 5. So it is 2 over here. So we get 15u is equal to 5 minus 2 that is equal to 3. So the value of u that we get it is 3 by 15 that is equal to 1 by 5. So we have value of v is equal to 1 by 11 and value of u is equal to 1 by 5. This value we have substituted u for 1 over x minus y, and v is 1 over x plus y. So what we get is x plus y is equal to 11 and x minus y is equal to 5. So what we have obtained is that the given system of equation, it is reduced to this linear form. Now to solve these equations, we are adding these two equations and we get it is these two y gets cancelled and 2x is equal to 16. So the value of x we get it is 8, and if we substitute this value of x in this equation, we get it is 8 minus y is equal to 5. So y is equal to 3. So we have x is equal to 8 and y is equal to 3. This is the final solution or of these simultaneous equations. These are not linear equations, these are simultaneous equations. These equations we are saying these are linear equations, but these given equations over here, these are not the linear equations, but they are simultaneous equations. Simultaneous means that these values x is equal to 8 and y is equal to 3. This solution satisfies both the equations simultaneously. Now next we have solve for x and y, and these are the equations given to us. This is one system of equation and this is the second equation. So both these, this is a system of equation. Now in this, what we look over here, this is 2x plus 3y over here. We are talking about this term. It is 2x plus 3y over here. Similarly, it is 3x minus 2y over here. It is 3x minus 2y over here. So what we can do is we are substituting over here 1 over 2x plus 3y, we have substituted it as u, and 1 over 3x minus 2y we have substituted it as v. So these equations will come in the form this, that u by 2 plus 12 by v 7. Yes, talking about this term over here, it is 1 by 2, it is 12 by 7, then it is 1 by 7 and 1 by 4 over here. 7 and 4 over here. So the two equations that we have now, after taking the LCM over here, LCM we have, it is 14. So by taking the LCM over here, this first equation will come to the form 7u plus 24v is equal to 7. This thing you can verify. We are saying it is 1 by 2 into 1 by u plus 12 by 7 into 1 by v, that is equal to 1 by 2. It is not 1 by u and 1 by v, it is u and v over here. This is u, this is v. So when you will take LCM over here, it is 2 into 7, it is 7u plus 24v is equal to 1 by 2. This 2 gets cancelled and we are left with this 7u plus 24v is 7. Similarly, this second equation we have, it is 7u plus 4v is equal to 2. So by solving these two equations, it is 7u over here, it is 7u over here, we need not to multiply with anything. It is 7u plus 24v is equal to 7. It is 7u plus 4v equal to 2. When we subtract these values, you will get it is minus plus 20v is equal to 5. So the value of v we get, it is 5 by 20, that is 1 by 4. If we substitute this value in, say, second equation, we get 7u plus 4 into 1 by 4, that is equal to 2. So 7u is equal to 1. We get value of u is equal to 1 by 7. Now what are the substitutions that we have made? It is 1 over 2x plus 3y, that is equal to u, that is 1 by 7. Then 1 over 3x minus 2y, that is equal to 1 by 4. These substitutions we are talking about. We have substituted, this is u, this is v. This is 1 by 7 is u and v is 1 by 4. So on solving these values, we get it is 2x plus 3y is equal to 7. On solving this, we get it is 3x minus 2y is equal to 4. Now making their coefficients same, what we have to do, we are multiplying this with 3 and we are multiplying this equation with coefficient of x over here. So what we get, this equation becomes 6x plus 9y is equal to 21, and this equation becomes 6x minus 4y is equal to 8. When we solve both these equations, we are subtracting these values. What we get is 13y, that is equal to. So when we subtract these values, we will get it is 21 minus 8, and that is equal to 13. So the value of y we have, it is equal to 1. Now if we substitute this value of y, say in this second equation we are talking about, this equation, then we have 3x minus 2 into 1 is equal to 4. So 3x is equal to 6. So the value of x we get, it is 2. So this is the final answer we are getting, that the value of x is 2 and y is 1. Next is solve for x and y, and these equations are given to us. Again, these are not linear in x and y, but what we see is it is root x over here in the denominator, then square root y and square root y in the denominator. So the substitution we are going to do is 1 by x is equal to u, 1 by square root y is equal to v. So after doing this substitution, this question becomes in the form 2u plus 3v is equal to 2 and 4u minus 9v is equal to minus 1. Now if we multiply this first equation with 2, it becomes 4u plus 6v is equal to 4. When we subtract these values, we get it is minus 15v is equal to minus 5. So the value of v we get, it is 1 by 3. Now substituting this value of v in the first equation, we get it is 2u plus 3 into 1 by 3 is equal to 2. So we get 2u is equal to 1. It means u is equal to 1 by Now what we have assumed, it is 1 by square root x is equal to u is equal to 1 by 2, and 1 by square root y is equal to v equal to 1 by 3. So we get square root of x is equal to 2 and square root of y is equal to 3. It means x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 9. These are the final answer that we take. Next is solve the following system of linear equations. So these are the two equations that are given to us. Now if we write this second equation, it is of the form a plus b into x, a plus b into y is equal to a square plus b square. And this equation we are saying it is a minus b into x, a plus b into y, that is a square minus 2ab minus b square. So if we look at these two terms over here, both these terms, these are same. So we are going to subtract these two equations. These two gets cancelled. From this term we are saying x is common, and what we are left with is a plus b minus a minus b. We are subtracting, and from this term we are saying it is a square plus b square minus a square plus 2ab plus b square. When we open this bracket, it is a plus b minus a plus b. So a gets cancelled, and what we are left with is 2bx, that is equal to, from here this a square gets cancelled, we take b common and 2 common. These two terms will become 2b square. Guessing this term will become 2b square plus 2ab. So we have taken 2b common. So from first we are left with b, and it is a. So the value of x that we get, this gets cancelled, it is b plus a, that is equal to a plus b. Now we substitute this value, suppose, in the first equation. So what we get is that a plus b into a plus b. We are saying this is x over here, and this is the value of x that we have substituted over here. It is a plus b. So the answer we get, it is plus a plus b into y, that is equal to a square plus b square. When we multiply these two terms, we get it is a square plus b square plus 2ab plus a plus b times y equal to a square plus b square. These terms we shift on this side. So what we are left with is that a plus b times y is equal to minus 2ab. So this gives us y is equal to minus 2ab over a plus b. This is the value of y. So the required answer is y is equal to minus 2ab over a plus b, and value of x, it is a plus b. Next is solve for x and y, and the equations that are given to us, it is ax plus by minus a plus b equal to 0. Second is bx minus ay minus a minus b is equal to 0. So if we write these in this form, then we have ax plus by is equal to a minus b, and bx minus ay is equal to a plus b. So what we are going to do is we are going to multiply this equation with b and this whole equation with a. The equation becomes abx plus b square y is equal to b into a minus b. Second is abx minus a square y is equal to a plus b into a. When we subtract these two equations, these two terms get cancelled. We are left with this a square plus b square into y, that is equal to ba minus b square minus a square plus minus ab. This is minus ab. So this a b gets cancelled. It becomes a square plus b square into y, that is equal to minus of a square plus b square. These two gets cancelled and we are left with this y is equal to minus 1. Now we substitute this value y is equal to minus 1, say in first equation. So what we get is that ax plus b into minus 1 is equal to a minus b. So ax minus b is equal to a minus b. These two gets cancelled and we get x is equal to 1. It is important to note over here when we are saying ax is equal to a. In this question we are mentioning this thing that a is not equal to 0 and b is not equal to 0. This is important to mention over here. Otherwise we are not able to do all these calculations. So this is the part of this question that a is not equal to 0 and b is not equal to 0, and we will obtain the final answer as x is equal to 1 and y is equal to minus 1. Now the next question we have, these are the two equations that are given to us. These are the two equations that are given to us and we have to solve these equations for x and y. And we have written these equations in the form, this first equation becomes 2ax minus 2by is equal to this, and second equation is 2bx. So we are writing these equations over here. It is 2ax minus 2by is equal to minus a minus 4b. Second is 2bx plus 2ay is equal to 4a minus b. So we are multiplying this first equation with b and this second equation with a. So what we get is 2abx minus 2b square y is equal to minus ab minus 4b square. Second is 2abx plus 2a square y, that is equal to 4a square minus ab. When we subtract these two equations, these two terms get cancelled. This ab and ab gets cancelled. From this equation we get 2y common, minus sign common, and we are left with this a square plus b square. From this equation we are saying we take minus 4 common and we are left with this a square plus b square. So the value of y we obtain, it is equal to 2. This a square b square get cancelled, minus sign gets cancelled, and this value we obtain, it is 2. Now if we substitute this value of y in one of these equations, say it is first x minus 2b into 2 is equal to minus a minus 4b. So it is 2ax minus 4b is equal to minus a minus 4b. These two terms get cancelled. So we are left with this 2ax is equal to minus a. So this gives us x is equal to minus 1 by 2. Again a gets cancelled because a is not equal to 0. In this equation question also a is not equal to 0 and b is not equal to 0. We are assuming this thing that both these values, these are not equal to 0. So the answers we have, x is equal to minus 1 by 2 and y is equal to 2. Now next we have to solve this equation for x and y, and the equation we have, it is a by bx minus b by ay is equal to a plus b, and second equation we have is ax minus by is equal to 2ab. Suppose we are saying we divide this whole equation, this second equation we are saying, in place of divide we are saying we are multiplying this equation with 1 by b. Then what will happen over here, it is a by bx minus y is equal to 2a. First equation we have, it is a by b x minus b by ay is equal to a plus b. When we subtract these two equations, these two terms get cancelled. From these two terms we are getting, it is minus v y plus b by a x y, that is equal to a minus b. if we take y common from both these, we are left with is minus 1 plus b by a is equal to a minus b. So it is y into, we take minus sign common from this, we are left with is b by a minus, this is 1 minus, what if we take minus sign common from this term, we are left with is 1 minus b by a is equal to a minus b. So it is minus y into a minus b over a, that is equal to a minus b. So a minus b gets cancelled. We are considering that a is not equal to b, a is not equal to 0, b is not equal to 0. These things we are considering over here. Otherwise we are not able to cancel these terms. We are saying a minus b we are cancelling on both sides. It means a minus b is not equal to 0. It means a is not equal to b. So what we get is that the value of y is minus a. We substitute this value of y in this second equation. So we get it is ax minus b into minus a is equal to 2ab. So it is ax plus ab is equal to 2ab. So we get the value of x is equal to b. This term will, over here we are left with ab, this a and a get cancelled and we are left with x is equal to b. So the final answer we have is x is equal to v and y is equal to minus of a. Now the next question we have, it is root 2x minus root 3y equal to 0 and root 5x plus root 2y equal to 0. This is a square root over here. So what we are going to do, we are going to multiply this first equation with square root 2 and this second equation with square root 3. So these equations will become square root 2 into 2, this is 2x minus root 2 into root 3y equal to 0. It is square root of 15x minus, and it is plus, when we multiply these terms, it is 2 into root 3y is equal to 0. When we add these two equations, we get 2 plus root 15x, that is equal to 0. This term is not equal to 0. This is not equal to 0. It means x is equal to 0. If we substitute this value in this equation, we get it is root 5 into 0 plus root 2 into y is equal to 0. So it means root 2 into y is equal to 0. So this gives us y is equal to 0. So we are saying that the solution of this simultaneous, these two simultaneous equations, the solution of these two equations is x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0. Now next is a particular type that we have. We are saying, suppose we have the problems of this form. These are the simultaneous equations that are given to us. Now what is special about this is that the coefficient of x is 37. In this the coefficient of y is 37. Coefficient of y is 43, coefficient of x is 43. So we are saying that the coefficients of x and y in one equation are interchanged in the other. Whatever the coefficients of x and y in one equation are there, they are interchanged in the other. So to solve these type of problems, what we do is, one thing you can do is, you can use the previous method, that you multiply this equation say with 43, then this equation with 37, and you can obtain the answer. That is one method. But in particularly in these kind of questions, what we are going to do is, we are saying one equation is 37x plus 43y is 123. It is 43x plus 37y is 117. First of all, we are going to add these equations. When we add these equations, when you add these two values, it will become 80x plus 80y is equal to 240. Next, suppose we are subtracting these two equations. These two equations I am talking about, and I am subtracting these two equations. So what we will be left with is, when you subtract these values, these are negative signs over here now. So what we get is that minus 6x plus 6y, that is equal to 6. So when we look at this equation over here, we are saying it is x minus y is equal to minus 1. When we look at this equation over here, it is x plus y, that is equal to 240 by 80, and the answer we have, that is equal to 3. The 0 gets cancelled, 3. So it means this system of equation, this reduces to the form x plus y is equal to 3 and x minus y is equal to minus 1. And to solve these equations, we are adding these two. So we get 2x is equal to 2. It means x is equal to 1. This gives us y is equal to x plus 1, that is equal to 2. So what we have now is that y is equal to 2 and x is equal to 1. So this is one of the method to another method to solve these kind of problems. This is only applicable if coefficient of x and y in one equation are interchanged in the other. And what we are doing, we are adding these two equations, we are subtracting these two equations, and we obtain two new equations. One is x plus y is equal to 3 and second is x minus y is equal to minus 1. We solve these equations to obtain this answer, that x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2. Similarly, in this question we have 152x minus 378y is minus 74. Minus 378x plus 152y is equal to minus 604. Again, these two coefficients, these are same. These two coefficients, these are same. So first we are adding these two equations. On adding these two equations, you will get it is minus 226x minus 226y is equal to minus 678. On subtracting these two equations, you will get it is when you will subtract these two equations, this will become plus sign, this will become plus a sign. So these values will become 530x minus 530y is equal to 530. That is x minus y is equal to 1. And this first equation we are talking about, you will take minus 226 common. So it is x plus y is equal to minus 678. These two terms get cancelled and we are left with 3. So second equation we have, it is x plus y is equal to 3. So we have two equations, x plus y is equal to 3 and second is x minus y is equal to 1. On adding these two equations, we get 2x is equal to 4. It means x is equal to 2. So the value of y we have, it is 3 minus x, that is 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. So what we get is the value of x we have, it is 2 and value of y we have, it is 1. So these are the two values we obtain from these two equations. Now next we are given, these are the two equations that are given to us. This is one equation, this is the second equation. Now these equations, these can be written in the form, when we are talking about this first equation over here, we take LCM as 6. So it is 3 into x plus 1 plus 2 into y minus 1 over 6, that is equal to 8. Second equation becomes 2 into x minus 1 plus 3 into y plus 1 over 6 is equal to 9. On solving these equations, you will get it is 3x plus 2y is equal to 47. And the second equation will become 2x plus 3y is equal to 53. So it is 3x plus 2y is equal to 47 and it is 2x plus 3y is equal to 53. These two equations, they come in this form. Again, when we add these two equations, we get it is 5x plus 5y that is equal to, when we will add these two values, we get it is 100. So x plus y, we have it is 20. When we subtract these two equations, we are saying we are subtracting these two equations, we will get x minus y, that is equal to 6. So we have two equations over here, x plus y is 20 and x minus y is 6. These two gets cancelled, so we are left with this 20. 2x is equal to 26. So the value of x that we get, this is minus 6 over here, this is minus 6 over here. So when we add these values, this is not 26, this is 14. So the value of x that we get, it is 7, and the value of y we obtain, say we are substituting in this, we are saying 7 plus y is equal to 20. So the value of y that we get, it is 30. So this is our final answer, that x is equal to 7 and y is equal to 30. Otherwise you can solve them by the previous method that we have studied and you will get the same answer in that case also. Now again in this next question we are having, it is 2 over x plus 3 over y is equal to 9 over xy. So what we do is we multiply this xy on this side, it is 2 over x plus 3 over y is equal to 9 over xy. We multiply this equation with xy, it is 4 over x plus 9 over y is equal to 21 over xy. We multiply this equation with both sides with xy. So when we multiply this becomes 2y plus 3x is equal to 9. This becomes 4x plus 9, this is 4y plus 9x is equal to 21. So we are having two equations now. One is 3x plus 2y equal to 9, and second is 9x plus 4y is equal to 21. We can multiply this equation with 2 and we will get it is 6x plus 4y equal to 18. We subtract these two equations, this gets cancelled and we are left with this 3y is equal to, it is 3, x is equal to 3, so it means x is equal to 1. We substitute this value in any of these equations, so it is 3 into 1 plus 2y is equal to 9. So it means 2y is equal to 6. So this means y is equal to 3. So this is our answer that we have obtained over here, that x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 3. Now next is solve for x and y. So these are the equations that are given to us. It is xy over x plus y, that is equal to 6 by 5. Second is xy over x minus y minus x, that is equal to 6. We can write these two equations as x plus y over xy is equal to 5 by 6. Y minus x over xy is equal to 1 by 6. We separate this xy in the denominator, so we get it is x over xy plus y over xy is equal to 5 by 6. It is y over xy minus x over xy is equal to 1 by 6. So what these equations will become, this x gets cancelled, so it is 1 by y plus 1 by x is equal to 5 by 6. This is 1 by x minus 1 by y is equal to 1 by 6. We are substituting 1 by x is equal to u and 1 by y is equal to v. So this equation will become u plus v is equal to 5 by 6. U minus v is equal to 1 by 6. When you add these two equations, you will get 2u is equal to 1. It means u is equal to 1. The value of u we get, it is 1, and that is equal to 1 by x. That means 1 by, this is 1 by 2, so the value of x we get, it is 2. When we subtract these values, we will get the value of y, and that value we will obtain it as 3, and you can solve it at your own. Otherwise, these are the two equations that we have. We can directly add and subtract these two equations. This is shown over here, that if we add 1 and 2, we get x is equal to 2. If we subtract 1 and 2, we get y is equal to 3. So it is up to you that how you want to calculate these values. Now in this question, again we are having, it is 7x minus 2y over xy is equal to 5. We are writing it is 7x over xy minus 2y over xy is equal to 5. So we get 7 over y minus 2 over x is equal to 5. When we are talking about the second equation, the second equation will come in the form 8 over y plus 7 over x is equal to 15. We are talking about these two equations over here. So to solve these equations, again we are substituting 1 by x is equal to u, 1 by y is equal to v. So these equations become that, if I am talking about this first equation, it will become 2u minus 7v is equal to minus 5. This second equation will become 7u plus 8v is equal to 15. Now we have to solve these two equations. So what we are going to do, we are going to multiply this first equation with 7 and this second equation with 2. So we get it is 14u minus 49v is equal to minus 35. Then it is 14u plus 16v is equal to 30. When we subtract these values, these two terms gets cancelled, and what we are left with is, it is 49 plus 16, so it is minus 65v is equal to minus 65. So the value of v that we will get, it is equal to 1. When we substitute this value, say in first equation, we get 2u minus 7 into 1 is equal to minus 5. So 2u is equal to minus 5 plus 7 is equal to 2. So the value of u we will get, it is equal to 1. So these are the values of u and v. So we are saying u is equal to 1 and v is equal to 1. So this implies y is equal to 1 and this thing implies x is equal to 1. So these are our final answers, that x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 1.